Okay, so I'm a little behind on my work here because I spent an entire day trying to get a weird disk drive to read DVDs and Blu-ray on Linux. By the way, if there's any optical media Linux techno wizards in the audience, please reach out to me on Discord. But anyway, because of that, I thought I'd make a little shitpost of a YouTube short about vertical slabs and test some video formats in the process. See, I've got these 4x3 and 5x4 screens on a PC I'm gonna be making some special big videos on, and I wanted to experiment more with how YouTube handles uploading in these formats, 5x4 in particular being the weird one at a standard resolution of 1280 by 1024. Turns out YouTube does support 5x4 and even allows end cards, which is weird because somehow panoramic videos don't for some reason. But YouTube downscales 1280 by 1024 to only 900 by 720. You know, rather than the much closer 1350 by 1080. Okay, so re-rendering the video as 1350 by 1080, and it works. HD video on a 5x4 format. Except it's not working as a YouTube short, despite being far less than 3 minutes long. Turns out it needs to be in a 1x1 format or some vertical format. Because I guess people can't be f***ed to turn their damn phones sideways. I thought I'd find a happy in-between with 5x4, so it's not total ass to watch like a normal person, but whatever. 1x1 is close enough to 5x4. That's why I was messing with this format to begin with, because it scales well to slop apps, easy fix in Vegas. So I cropped it down, re-rendered it again, and uploaded it. Only to be told I must use the YouTube app to set a thumbnail. As a direct comparison, the 5x4 video that is almost exactly the same format lets me do this on the desktop. Why? Okay, fine. I downloaded the thumbnail I made onto my phone and opened the unpublished video, and there's not an option to change the thumbnail. Okay, maybe it needs to be set to public first and not just be a draft. So I go ahead and publish it, and what do you know? No option! Turns out, changing the thumbnail only works on certain phones, like a Google Pixel or a iPhone. I've got a Moto Flip or whatever the f this is called. I think it's a Razor, but like not the thin Razor phones, like whatever. Okay, so I look it up. Will it work on an iPhone 15? I check, and yes, you're allowed to set a thumbnail on an iPhone 15, but only from a frame that already exists in the video. This deep into it only to find out that no, uploading custom thumbnails to shorts isn't actually supported. You have to have a single frame of the thumbnail in the video before uploading it, and then you can set it with one of the approved phones. And why does anyone use this format? And what is this? Using one frame that's the thumbnail? This is like, what, 2008? Why does anyone watch these? Oh, because all you have is a phone and it's being forced on you? No, it's not. Here, let me show you what you do. And this is not some illegal YouTube front-end thing. This is just actual YouTube, okay? Literally just go to the Play Store and download a browser like WaterFox. Why WaterFox? Because it's literally just a faster Firefox, but without the bloat and AI. Anyway, then you grab yourself uBlock Origin and open YouTube in the browser, hit cancel if the dumb thing tries to ask you to open the app, and would you look at that? A significantly faster mobile YouTube experience, and with no ads! Wow! You can even watch panoramic videos that fill the entire screen like YouTube Shorts, except not in a stupid, inhuman format. You know, except for that giant f***ing hole in the side of the screen for the inward camera, the stupidest trend in phones. Mate, my phone folds in on itself. The outward camera is the inward camera. So why do I need an inward camera on the screen if I'm... Ugh. That's a rant for another day, and if this is too many steps for the doom scrollers, you can literally just download an icon maker for your phone and set the YouTube page as a shortcut to WaterFox. You can even customize the icon if you want. Unfortunately, YouTube thought of that and it redirects you to the app if you use the shortcut to YouTube homepage. But, fortunately, they aren't too bright. You can literally just set the shortcut to any YouTube page besides Home and Studio and it will open in the browser. There. How you should actually be watching YouTube videos on your phone. Now, there used to be a benefit with those 5x4 videos of mine and having a giant video to watch while scrolling comments in portrait mode, but even on my panoramic phone rotated vertically, they still squish the video now to fit more comments on the screen. The very concept of using a vertical format is stupid, and they keep finding new ways to make it even worse somehow. And now with folding phones folding the wrong way and turning into a full 4x3 tablet, how about we just move back to 4x3 as a standard for mobile formats then, huh? The aspect ratio of our own human vision is 4:3. Unless you're blind in one eye, obviously. But generally, 4:3 is the best format for this kind of content. The way games tend to work, wider is usually better. But for slop content, I propose moving back to 4:3. Especially since it looks like 3:4 is starting to become a thing again as people grow sick of phones being too large to fit in their pockets and how awful capacitive touchscreens have gotten. In short, break free from the restrictive apps and just turn your damn phone sideways. God! That being said, I'm probably still gonna fuck around with them every now and then. I just needed to vent.